Welcome to the week at State. Our week began with Secretary Rubio announcing the return of Americans who were wrongfully detained by Venezuela. Every wrongfully detained American in Venezuela is now free and back home. Under President Trump's leadership, we are committed to bringing all Americans home. And President Trump secured fair trade agreements with the Philippines, Indonesia, and Japan. Eliminating unfair tariff barriers imposed on U.S. goods
that was a big deal with Japan.
Rebalancing global trade. For far too long, our country has been taken advantage of. Thankfully, we now have the greatest steelmaker in history as
bent
president.
over, way over,
the United States underscored how our participation in international organizations must benefit Americans.
Not anymore.
To that end, the United States vetoed
now we're going to be doing the
World Health Organization International Health Regulation Amendments, Americans retain control over American health policy. We also
that was an epic win because the World Health Organization, they wanted to have the ability to shut down the entire planet in the event that there could be certain outbreaks or health emergencies. And it was a very vague and very blanket kind of statement that they were, or policy that they were trying to push through to where they had the authority to essentially shut down the planet in case we have another pandemic, even though pandemics, they come around like every century, something like that. Now, of course, there's outbreaks happening regionally here and there. But this whole COVID thing, of course, I'm not even going to go there with the whole manufactured and all that. But historically, we only have world outbreaks, global outbreaks like that, somewhere around like once in a century. The last big one was Spanish flu back in the 1910s. But yeah, Trump and the federal government, we did not give WHO that authority, at least not over American citizens. Thank God.
Our intention to withdraw
I'm sure Kamala Harris would have.
In part because of its role advancing divisive social and cultural causes.
We did. We left UNESCO.
With our America First foreign policy.
Yep, because they're woke. They're all about equity and gender this and LGBTQ that and everything. They're trying to put all that shit first. And also, if I'm not mistaken, I think UNESCO is trying to make Palestine, or they're trying to bring Palestine to the table as its own sovereign nation or something like that. But anyway, we backed out of UNESCO. We're no longer a part of UNESCO anymore. But that's not the first time that we've backed out of UNESCO. We've done it twice in the past. We did it in early 1980s. It was like 1982 or something like that. And then we did it again in 2017 under Trump. We backed out of UNESCO again, and I'm assuming Biden put us right back into it. So sounds like it's just going to be another one of those situations. Next time we get a Democrat president, we're going straight back into UNESCO. And then when we get a Republican president, we're going to be yanked right out of UNESCO. Just jumping back and forth.
Secretary Rubio also had a busy week, meeting with the president of the Philippines and foreign ministers, advancing American interests, and never stops for our nation's top diplomat. Finally, President Trump departs for Scotland to meet with UK Prime Minister Starmer and refine the great U.S.-UK trade deal brokered earlier this year. And that was our week. And as the Scottish say, haste you back.
Haste you back, huh? All right, man.